Hi Vikings fans, I'm here today to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that celebrate the history of the Vikings uniforms from their early years, the 1961 season, right on up to the present era. And I'll be showing you this artwork in a lot greater detail in just a moment. This artwork would really make a great gift. You know, a Mother's Day gift, Father's Day gift, Christmas gift, anniversary gift, a retirement gift, birthday gift, or it doesn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great Vikings fan and they love artwork, and this would look beautiful framed in somebody's home or in their office. Let me give you a little background and then we'll get right into the artwork. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and you probably know us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of uniforms. NFL uniforms, Major League Baseball uniforms, NHL uniforms, quite a few college football uniforms, and even CFL uniforms, but I won't bore you to tears with what the CFL is all about. But we used this great artwork on a number of products, and I'd love to just show you some of those products so you have a sense of this artwork. The product that we sold by far the most of, and that was really popular, was a product called our large plaqued poster. Forgive me, Vikings fans, that I'm showing you a Cubs product, but you get the point, I hope. You can just see how it uses the artwork to trace the evolution of a team uniform, and it really makes quite an attractive piece, I believe. In addition to this large plaque poster, we also did a smaller vertical format poster, and then we also did a small horizontal poster as well. So we did use the artwork on plaqued posters, but we also used it a number of other ways. In addition to plaque posters, we also used it on framed posters, and we did dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes. These are just two examples. Again, hopefully you can just kind of get the sense that it uses the artwork to celebrate the history of a team's uniform. Then, in addition to those plaqued and framed posters, we also used this great artwork on a clock. This just gives you a sense of how the clock showed the evolution of a team's uniform. We used the artwork on coffee mugs. The artwork was used on fridge magnets, just a couple different shapes and sizes of fridge magnets. We also used it in a great little product called a fan frame, again tracing the evolution of a team's uniform. And we also used the artwork on playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. And it was also used on mouse pads and collector plates and a number of other products. But what's my point? My point is that this artwork really is somewhat famous artwork. And I know that sounds a bit self-serving or like I'm patting myself on the back, and I don't mean to be, but I think it really is famous artwork. It's been seen on tens of thousands of Vikings products like the ones I just showed you, and those tens of thousands of products are spread across North America. But even in addition to products that are in people's homes, you'll also see our products and this artwork on the offices of the team owners and the league commissioners. You'll see them on TV ads or TV shows. You'll see them in movies. You'll see the artwork on various team websites. Teams ask us for permission to use the artwork, and we're delighted to let them do it. And you'll also see it in the halls of fame. So, as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous sports artwork that's being offered for sale. And by the way, everything that I'm describing in this video can be seen on our website. It's a relatively new website devoted to the sale of this artwork, and it's called heritagesportsart.com, and I'll mention that once or twice more in this video. But now, you're a Vikings fan, let's talk about the Vikings artwork. We've got 14 and only 14 pieces of original art that show the evolution of the Vikings uniform from their 61 season right up to the modern era. Each one of these pieces of artwork really is beautiful. It's got great detail, and you can see them in a lot closer detail at our website, heritagesportsart.com. You'll be able to zoom right in and see the helmet or the jersey or any notes that the artist might have left. As well, you'll see in just a moment, you'll be able to zoom in on patches if there was a special patch that was painted. So for greater detail, please visit the website. Just as I'm flipping through these 14 pieces of art, I'd love to make the point that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Vikings fans across North America, and yet we only have these 14 pieces of art. So I sometimes feel like I'm the guy selling Ginsu knives or super chamois on late night TV. I'm not trying to be that person, but the point is true that we only have 14 pieces of art, and there are millions of Vikings fans. So please act quickly to avoid disappointment. That's I guess what I'm really trying to get across. Thanks for putting up with me on that. So here we go, and then here's the 2004 season, and then the 2006 season with the most recent uniform. So there's 14 pieces of great art that are available for sale. Now, how do you purchase this artwork? What formats? Let me. We'll use this. This is a great one from the '74 season, the Purple People Eaters. Let's use that one for a moment. 3 ways you can buy the artwork. The first way is you can buy it in this raw, unframed format, just like you see here. If you placed an order today, we'd package it up properly, we'd ship it to you by UPS, you would get it within a week or 10 days, and then when you get it, you could have it framed or mounted however you see fit. So the first way, for $350, is you could buy this raw, unframed artwork. And the price of $350 includes UPS shipping. Now, the second way you can buy the artwork is in what we call our classic framed version. And forgive me, Vikings fans, that I'm showing you a Broncos piece. Let's quickly make it a Vikings piece. In this case, it's a black metal frame, a double white mat, your original artwork, and then an engraved plate telling the story of that artwork. This classic framed version is $425. Again, that includes UPS shipping. And if you placed an order today, it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrives on your doorstep because it would be custom framed for you. Once you place the order, we actually then will custom frame it. So that's the second way you can purchase it, is in this classic framed version. And then the third and final way you can purchase the artwork is in what we call our deluxe framed version. In this case, it's a wider black frame, a black mat, the original artwork, and an engraved plate, and then at the bottom, in your case, of course, it would be the Vikings. You would see the evolution of the Vikings uniform, and you could actually look at your artwork and say, okay, there's the '74 Vikings uniform. That's really nice. And then see it down here in the evolution of the uniform and say, there's my artwork. Aha, there it is actually reproduced. I think this really makes a beautiful piece, this deluxe framed version, which is $450. That again includes UPS shipping right to your door, and it would be custom framed, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrived. So that's the third way you could buy the artwork. Now, just allow me to explain that this artwork was all painted by a really wonderful artist, a man by the name of Bill Band. Bill's a great person and a great artist. He actually owns the artwork. He's asked me for my help in promoting it, which I'm delighted to do. Bill's such a good guy, and I'm certainly, I think, qualified to do it because of my involvement with Maple Leaf Productions. So, just to explain who owns the artwork. Now, how do you place an order? It's really quite simple. There's just 2 ways. The first is visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You'll be able to buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system. Or if you had questions or you felt uncomfortable buying online, then an even simpler way is just call me. My name is Scott. I'm a real person, live person. It'd be fun to talk to you. My cell phone number is 416-315-4736. I could tell you some of the history and research that went into painting these. I could tell you any stories that I've got about a particular piece of art that you might be interested in, tell you about working with the NFL, and it'd just be fun to talk to a Vikings fan. So if you wanted to place an order with somebody live, call me. My name is Scott. Thank you for that. Now, just 2 other quick points, and then I'll leave you alone. The one is, if you happen to know other Vikings fans who you think might really appreciate great artwork, I would be very appreciative if you would pass this YouTube URL on to them just to share the information that it's available. That would be really nice of you. And finally, you might remember at the outset that I mentioned that in addition to the Vikings artwork and all artwork for all the NFL teams, we also have artwork for the Major League Baseball teams, NHL teams, quite a few college football teams. In fact, the website has over 1,500 pieces of beautiful original artwork. And so at heritagesportsart.com, you'd be able to find, the Minnesota Twins, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Dallas Cowboys, God forbid, the San Francisco Giants, you name it. We've got an awful lot of beautiful artwork available on the website. So and if you would share the website with anybody you know, I would greatly appreciate that as well. So thanks very much, Vikings fans. You've been great to put up with me, and I know my future is not in selling Ginsu knives on late night TV. Best of luck to the Vikings in the upcoming season. See you later. Bye.